Here is every Forsaken character ranked. Taff. Taff is a good character, but their traps are very easy to avoid. If they're not played correctly, they could be useless for a team. I would place them in B tier, because using them can be very annoying for the killer, but it could also not be very helpful for the team depending on how you use them. Seven used to be very good, but they're extremely easy to notice when they make their clone. They're very good for LMS, but no one will leave them for LMS. That makes them not the best survivor, probably one of the worst. I would put them in D tier because of this. Two time's actually a very good survivor. It's hard to tell them between the sentinel and the survivalist, but depending on how they play, it's both good in either way. If you play for yourself, you can survive very far, but if you play for your team will last longer. But with the new nerfs and all, where he has to pray now, it makes him a lot less viable in chase. So I would put him in A tier. Dusakar. Honestly, Dusakar is not the best survivor. He can force field survivors, which makes him an easy target. He is decent in everywhere except for by himself. If you don't have a good enough team, then you may as well just give up. I would put him in C tier. Noob. Noob is one of the best survivors. If he wasn't there, survivalist would be a lot more useless. Unlike Seven, his abilities are actually good. Against killers, they work really well and are hard to counter. He's an easy S tier. Guest 1337 is probably one of the best sentinels. Well, I would have said that if it weren't for all the changes and reworks. It is so absolutely hard to predict a block, and it was a lot easier to drag block. Against killers like John Doe and 1X, if they don't try and fake you out, then you can get lots of blocks by just reaction. Prediction blocks are very useless, so I would honestly put him in B tier. He is not the best sentinel, and there's way better options. Chance is probably, well, can't really say. He's a really lucky character depending on how you play him. You'll win about half your matches depending on how good you are, and if your gun explodes, then it's a really bad thing. Like, I will say though, I would put him in A tier because it's a 5% chance for his gun to explode, and that's fine. If you play him correctly, he can be very useful, and just don't gamble unnecessarily. Builderman. Builderman is probably one of the worst characters in the game. Not because of his abilities, but because of the abilities that he doesn't have. He doesn't have anything to support himself in chase if he doesn't have a machine placed down. This is probably not good. He's very good for helping the team, but on his own, he's quite useless. No one I see uses him nowadays. there's much better options. So I would put him in C tier, not on the lower level, because he is still good with his machine playtime, which can buy him time and make sure that he won't die. Shedleski. Shedleski is probably the best survivor in my opinion. I wouldn't put him anywhere else but S tier. He's the most all-rounded survivor with a healing item for himself and a stun. He's very good in chase and also very good for helping the team. He's a very good option, and overall he would probably be the best for beginners, either Shedleski or noob. Those are two of the best options for beginners. Elliot is probably one of the best survivors. He is very good in chase and against it. Some people don't like him because he gets targeted a lot, but the reason why he gets targeted is because he's such a good character. If you don't put him anywhere but S tier, you're just lying. He's so amazing for helping the team, and also he's very good in chase with his rush hour ability. If you just rely on generators with this character, just like, come on. Veronica. They are extremely useful. No one really uses them, but they're still really good. I would honestly put them in A tier, just because of the fact that they can be counterable, because of if they don't have any spray paints placed down, or if they don't know the placements where to put them, then they can just be easily countered. And that concludes my tier list.